Hi guys, BellaDonna Black here, and this story is from the subreddit Let's Never Meet. So, turn off the lights, get comfortable, and let's begin. It may not sound that creepy to you, maybe because I'm not a good writer, but it was the most creepiest situation I've ever encountered, and I still get chills when I think about it. Okay, so this may sound a bit confusing, since I do not want to disclose where I live, but here's how I'll be naming the cities. X is a pretty safe area, whereas Y, not so much. It's filled with creeps. I live in X, however, it's near the border of X and Y. Therefore, the creeps often visit X. So here's what happened. I go for chemistry tuitions in Y. I used to usually go during the weekends, as my dad could drop me. However, this time I had to go on a Tuesday, since I had my board examination the very next day. I went for tuitions at about 4 and left around 7 or 8. My dad couldn't pick me up, since we'd be stuck in traffic for 2 hours, since it would be rush hour, so he suggested he'd pick me up in X, near the border, and I was like, yeah, sure, cool. I travel a lot in X, and sometimes as late as midnight, so I wasn't that worried, since all I had to do was find a cab till I reached the border, but boy, was I wrong. The area in Y in which my tuitions were is pretty shady, and even though I was really worried within, I tried not to show it. It took me about half an hour to find a cab, and it was so hot. So when the cab stopped, I didn't really look at how the cab driver looked. I just got in, and that was a stupid decision. The driver was a black male, and I got some really creepy vibes from him. No, I'm not racist. You realise why the vibes were creepy later. I'm not much of a talker, so I was hoping he wouldn't try to initiate any small talk. But he did, and it was weird as fuck. Where are you from? Apples? Totally rotten, but I don't want to disclose personal information. I thought the conversation would end there, since the country is an international area, and everyone usually asks you that, so it didn't bother me that much. But here's where it gets creepy. What religion do you follow? I lied to him about it, obviously. Can apples marry blacks? Totally confused. What? Can you marry blacks? There's no rule as such, so yeah, I guess. Blacks, as in Africans, like me. Yeah, I know that. There's no rule. It was so awkward, and I tried to ignore him, but he wouldn't stop talking. Do they want blacks to be rich? I again tried ignoring him, but he didn't get the message, and repeated the question again. I don't know. I then started listening to the cab music. He had really good music on. The driver then turns around, looks at me, and says, I like you. We finally reached the location, and I was paying him. Usually I would wait for the change, but this time I wasn't even bothered, since I was so creeped out. I wouldn't receive much change anyways. Just as I was about to leave, he says, wait, I need to tell you something. I honestly wanted to leave, but I thought I forgot something, so I listened. He then says, you're very, very beautiful, and before he finished the rest, I shut the cab door and ran away like Usain Bolt, literally. So yeah, that's it. Creepy cab driver from Y? Let's never meet again. Hi guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to my channel. You can also check out my Facebook page and my Twitter. Both links will be found in the description below.